Hello and blessings, beautiful souls. Saravá Axé to you. I just got back from a really beautiful walk through our forest area. We're really cutting through certain spaces, following sort of animal tracks to create a nice walking path so that we have a circuit to walk each and every day. So at the moment it takes about 25 minutes to get from right here all the way up to the top, sort of like westerly, like northwesterly kind of what would you call it, boundary fence, and then all the way back. But there's still a lot of like debris, like stick debris and that. Now there's old logging roads that go up through the property itself, so we're following some of those old logging roads and some of the foot traffic paths that were carved way back in the day. And so it's been really fun, you know, creating these little circuits for ourselves, knowing that we've got this beautiful space to walk through, to recharge, to recalibrate, to ground and center each and every morning. And we have been dedicated to going for a walk, the kids and I, my husband, every single morning. And each and every time we do, we think of new things to do, things to move out of the way, patches to clear up. There's a lot of sort of bracken and a lot of blade grass that needs to be cut back. And other than that, it's become a really delightful part of our morning, and it's slowly morphing into a morning ritual. So I'm just going to prep my altar real quick. I've got some things going on here that I need to work on, you know what I mean, from a witchy perspective. And so I'm going to then set up my camera. I've lowered the bar on my overhead rig to help to better capture the images, because I did notice that some of the videos that I had done previously with my camera so high above the table itself were actually a little bit out of focus. And so I'm aiming to really work on the focus aspect to make sure that everything is crisp and clear, because I do have high-end filming equipment that I need to get to know better so that I can use it more effectively, and as such give you the best experience possible. So just bear with me really quickly while I do my morning ritual. Okay, so here we are with March's moon box. We've got April's moon box here as well. I'm a bit behind on these ones, I realise that, but I like to give this type of unboxing as much attention and time and energy as possible. And so for me to be able to sit down and do these types of unboxings in a way that I feel is absolutely necessary, it takes me that little bit more time. So I have to sort of slot it into those times of the day where I have the most available time. Whereas when I vlog, I take a snippet here, snippet there, snippet there, and then I stitch it all together towards the end. I can't quite do that as well with these types of unboxings. So I do apologise for being late on this one. However, I really want to delve into this one. And so without further ado, let's just give it a little smushes. Let's give it a little smoke cleanse with a little Palo Santo. Just to, you know, just to bring it back. Just to bring it back to the state that it was when it was packed. I always feel such an intense sense of sacred in these boxes, and I know that they then get packaged and they get manhandled roughly. Not that I ever have a box damaged, mind you, but I just know what postal services, full stop, are like. And then they arrive to me, and I think it's just nice to be able to give it a little zhuzh. So all that aside, ooh, let's have a look. Oh, let's sit on Gaia for a bit there. There we have it. Wow, that's beautiful. Dream Oracle cards. Ooh, key. Seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand. How lovely. Well, that is the Oracle card reading. Let's have a look at the inventory for today, and then we will quickly unbox it. This is the Seeker. As the seeker of constant truth and guidance, we set aside time to connect with the divine so that we may receive direction and confirmation regarding life's most pressing matters. We deeply resonate with knowing that we are not alone on our journey and that our purpose spreads beyond our depth of understanding. Divination is a daily intentional act that we use to refine and refocus our work. While we connect with the messages from within and without, we allow the untethered truth to resonate within us, unopinionated and open. That's a beautiful way of putting it, really. These simple yet significant practices are the key to our spiritual and emotional growth, leading to a life of fulfillment and abundant surprises. This unique and one-of-a-kind collection was created so that you may break through the personal barriers that hold you back from achieving a true connection to the wise. In return, compassion and understanding may replace the unwanted emotions and negative thoughts that can chain us to stagnancy. The magical items in this box are as follows. Beautifully put, and I think very much on point with the themes that have been flowing through my channel. We've been talking about new spirit guides. We've been talking about ways in which we can open up our third eye so we can better receive messages from our guides. This then leads into that concept of divination, or the practice of divination rather than the concept, because then we can really start to open to the other world. When we are calibrated, when we are clear, when we have dispelled any unnecessary built-up shadows within us to truly open us up to the divine, then we can begin to engage in divination practices that are truly profound and meaningful. I mean, beyond what is commonly referred to. Divination is a sacred act, and when you can practice divination, a method of divination, because there are many, in perfect alignment and the perfect state of being for who you are, you will receive results that will just blow your freaking mind, let me tell you. Right, back to this box. Handcrafted divination pendulum board. Amazing! I can't wait to see that. I don't have a divination board, mind you. Knotted raven smoky quartz pendulum. Amazing! Raven. Oh, raven. And here I was thinking, this here is a raven's feather. I have a raven's wing. I have a raven's skull. I just have raven around me. And there is so many ravens on this property that I'm on. And so I've really become kindred to the raven. And so for there to be a knotted raven smoky quartz pendulum, I can't even wait. I can't even wait. The Pendulum Book of Shadows artwork, the Divine Spark spell candle. I can't wait to see it. I hope it has glitter. I've been missing the glitter candles for some reason. Seeker Magical Anointing Oil, that sounds very lovely. I hope it smells nice. Ostara Sacred Salt, because of course it is the vernal equinox season up north, or it was during the month of March. Optical Calcite, interesting. Hand carved, incense stick holder. Wow, this one is a big chunky box. Energetic barrier incense, incredible. Linseed, also known as flaxseed. Black pepper, masterwort herb, personalized oracle card reading, which we saw here, and parchment paper. So very, very chunky, very like resplendent, very full. Let's do this. I'm gonna pull it all out and then we can go through it one at a time, okay? So fast forward as of now. Okay, here we are. These are all of the items that were inside this beautiful box. So let's just get to them randomly here. Let's start off with this beautiful Pendulum Book of Shadows artwork. It features the pendulum that is in the box itself, so that's very specific, very tailor-made. It is just a beautiful, beautiful page in which to put in your Book of Shadows if you so choose, or in a binder if you so choose, or to put in a journal, an art journal that you are wanting to add information to. So there are just some ways in which you can utilize these beautiful Book of Shadow pages. So I'm just gonna pop that off to one side. Oh, there's my Ostara salt there. Before I go any further, let's have a look at this. This looks so pretty. Like, there are so many flowers. It really speaks to Ostara. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. Look at the label. Just look at how beautiful that is. It's just lovely. It's so flowery. It really did capture that floral type of essence. We will now have a closer look at the pendulum because it's a beaut. Like, this pendulum is beautiful. It's soft, it doesn't have too many sharp edges, it's a rounded base, but the actual quality of the quartz itself has these beautiful rainbow inclusions within it. The chain for the pendulum itself is quite delicate. This isn't uncommon. It's not a very long pendulum. Again, that's not uncommon. And then we have this beautiful raven medallion or little talisman here, which is the Celtic knotted raven, and on the back, speak your truth. And this, of course, goes with this beautiful plaque right here. And so we calibrate it on the eye. We ask the question and let it do its thing. And the question is yes, I will be using this quite often, I would say. So let's have a closer look at this pendulum board. It looks as though it is made out of, I wanted to say glass, but I believe it's a resin. It's quite nice. And it has that natural embossing. It's a beautiful red, which I must confess totally speaks to me. I just love it. It's absolutely beautiful. Red, black, and gold. And they've done it so nicely. Like, just the level of detail in it, it's quite nice. Like the brushed gold edges. That's the back of it. So the back of it's very smooth. And all the detail is to the front. But because it's transparent, you can see through it. Very, very beautiful. Absolutely stunning. This here is the Optical Calcite. And the Optical Calcite is one of those very interesting stones. I don't have all that many pieces of Optical Calcite, and I seldom use them in divination purposes, but they can be used in sort of like remote viewing or in that form of divination in the same way as you would use like a seer stone. It's said if you bring it up to your eye that you can actually see fragments of the future. Whether or not this is your divination method, however, is totally the crux of the situation. If using an Optical Calcite for your divinations works for you, wonderful. If it does not, then persevere or just admire from afar. So here is the candle. Oh, the Divine Spark candle. I'm surprised that the candle is black, but I'm not at all disappointed. So I'm surprised but not disappointed. I do love me some black candles, and I'm accruing them at the moment to work through the period of All Hallows. And so there we have it. It does not have glitter on it, so that is a personal disappointment for me. I love their candles, however. I work with their candles quite often, but I do love it when they put a little glitter on them. It really touches the whimsical part of my soul when I see that beautiful glitter on the candle. But also, glitter has its purpose within magic, and so I understand that you can't just put glitter on absolutely everything. All right, so this is the carved incense tray, so incense burner tray. And I used to have so many of these because I used to burn stick incense in some of my houses when I lived in central Queensland, so I had so many. But nowadays I don't have all that many, so I'm glad to have one down in my cabin and one up here in the Witch's Cottage. This is the one in the Witch's Cottage. I do like the ones that stand upright as well, and the Witch's Moon actually provided one of those, this beautiful sort of metallic dish that you can put your incense in upright, and I think that thing is absolutely stunning. And so we have one of those. And if this kind of thing doesn't float your boat all that much, remember you can always add to. You can embellish, you can paint this, you can add sigils to the bottom of it. You can actively, glue crystals onto the top. You can add things to it to make it uniquely yours. And I think that it's well worth mentioning that because not enough is said about that. This smells like vanilla and honey and just a dessert. Vanilla and honey and a dessert. Look at that. It smells good. Here we have these beautiful little materials right here. This is linseed, as you can well see.
There we go. Bit of linseed there for you. This is pepper. I'm sure many of us know what pepper looks like. And this is masterwort. Okay. So let's just have a quick look at the herbs and their uses as outlined in here. So linseed, which is this one here, also known as flaxseed, linseed has played an important role in many prosperity, protection, and psychic spells. These seeds are sprinkled upon your altar to assist you in the healing outcome of any spell or ritual work. As well as healing benefits, linseed can be used to enhance your psychic abilities during all types of divination. The gender is masculine, the planet is Mercury, the element is fire, and the magical attributes: money, protection, beauty, psychic powers, and healing. Right, let's get in there with black pepper, a potent protective ingredient. Pepper has been used in many amulets to protect against the evil eye. If this amulet is worn, its power can free our emotions of jealous and envious thoughts. Pepper is another component that can benefit your divination work by clearing unwanted emotions and thoughts in your preparation. Gender, masculine, planet Mars, element fire, powers, protection, and exorcism. And then we have masterwort as the final one here. So masterwort herb, a wonderful physical aid. Masterwort can be used to help with the strength that is needed to overcome physical obstacles. Along with physical benefits, masterwort is a great calming agent while working to focus on a task. We have used masterwort during many divination rituals to bring forth a stronger presence from the spirit guides. Gender masculine, planet Mars, element fire, masculine attributes, strength, courage, and protection. There we have it. Is this not beautiful? Is this not charming? Is this not amazing? So that is March's Witch's Moon unboxing. I've got a feeling that I'm going to do a couple more unboxings today, and there's just going to be a slew of unboxings on my channel for the moment so that I can rightfully catch up on these beautiful boxes and show you what's inside in a timely fashion, because that's what it's all about. I almost forgot the oil. I don't think that I mentioned the oil, so I almost forgot the oil. Here is the oil. It is called the Seeker. It is fresh. It looks like it's very dark amber vials, so it's hard to sort of make out what is in it, but it does have a tremendous amount of plant matter or botanical in there, and I'm assuming that lemongrass is definitely used because it just smells a bit citrusy and it smells a bit lemongrassy. I used to use lemongrass in a lot of my creations up north because we had big bushes of lemongrass. And so that was a thing. And also it pays to mention that the color of the parchment is also a very light lilac. I could be wrong, but it's very lilac, I feel. Just very, 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 very light. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, now we definitely have it.
Okay, beautiful souls. So I just sat down for a marathon unboxing session. Full disclosure, I unboxed a couple of boxes today, and I'm going to turn them into the next couple of days vlogs, which will in turn give me a few days off from using the camera and allow me to spend the weekend cherishing time and energy with my family. So I hope you understand that I don't do this kind of thing often. Usually my daily vlogs are filmed the day before I upload them. So I film it today, it's uploaded tomorrow. That's how I usually work it. Seldom do I do videos in succession like I have today and then upload them in succession like I will be doing. So this is the first time I'm doing this. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you enjoy all of these unboxings as well, because I absolutely love the Witch's Moon. I love their company. I love what they do. I love what they offer. There really is no one out there like it. It's such a unique product that they deliver each and every time. And there are many other beautiful subscription boxes out there, but the Witch's Moon has a particular type of charm and aesthetic and appeal, and for those who just love to look at that beauty, which I am one of them. I'm always really taken by their products and services. With that said, I've also found some other beautiful boxes as well. And if you live in Australia, there are options. If you live in America, there are options. Postage is something that can sometimes really take the spark out of the purchase. And so lucky for us that there are so many beautiful creators creating amazing subscription boxes for the witch community. And I sincerely hope that you enjoy these unboxings so that you get to see some of those beautiful creations. The Witch's Moon, absolute favorites of mine. Love them dearly. Love the company. I love the boxes. I love how kind and considerate the owners of the company are towards me, and I can't say enough nice things about them. Honestly, they are amazing, and I use their products every single day. I use their products. They are functional ritual products that you can use each and every day to enhance your magic and to create effective change within your life, and that is perhaps the biggest plus to their creations. With all of that said and done, I'm wishing you so much love, luck, peace, and joy. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, share it around if you are so inspired to do so, and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so that you can be notified when I'm posting new videos, which is every day because I'm a daily vlogger. So there you have it, beautiful souls. Comment below, what was your favorite item in this box? Let me know.